All right, we are still above zero in most locations. The Devil's Lake Basin at 1 below. It's 10 above, though, Cavalier. So some highly variable temperatures across eastern North Dakota right now. The warm spot for you in Stutsman County. Jamestown has 15, 10 above right now in Fergus Falls and Wahpeton. We have 4 degrees for Babe, the Blue Ox in Bemidji, and temperatures here in the FM area 4 degrees. We have a very light wind, 6 miles per hour from the south. It is cooler at Moorheads Airport. 0 there. A little bit of wind, a little bit of wind chill, a little bit of clouds as well along the international border, but that's not what we're watching. Snow developing from Bismarck, and that's sliding almost due to the east toward the North Dakota-South Dakota state line. I'm expecting that to spread our way as we go through the overnight hours, and nationally, kind of a nice quiet break from active weather on the west coast. West Texas dry, not the case as we go into the Mississippi Delta. And a rain changing to snow mix heading toward the nation's capital. Here's a look at your overnight forecast. Temperatures pretty steady through most of the overnight, but the big change is the blue blob you see moving in over here. And that is mainly going to be in the morning, causing some snowflakes along the South Dakota border and in the western counties. So most of us wake up dry. It will be colder up in northern Minnesota, around 10 below, a possibility there. Devil's Lake Basin could also be colder. The rest of us holding on to near steady temperatures overnight. So, by the way, anyone driving down in Dickey County or Sargent County, I'm not anticipating a lot of accumulation by daybreak, but some slippery roads nonetheless. Heading through the midday hour, the system rolls into central Minnesota, so the snow could be causing a few slippery roads in the FM area. I do expect a chance of some light snow up along the Highway 2 corridor as well, but the heaviest will certainly be down to the south. Heading into the afternoon, and it begins to clear our western counties. Look at temperatures not far from what we achieved today. It just will be cloudier, and at the end of the day, cap off your Friday, shoveling some flakes. How much? A trace mainly north of Interstate 94, 1 to 2 inches along Interstate 94 and the Highway 10 corridor in Minnesota, 2 to 3, maybe isolated locations along the state line here, picking up a little bit more. The real brunt of this system, Sioux Falls and in toward the Twin Cities. Yikes, 4 to 7 inches for them. For Fargo, a chance of a few flakes for your morning drive, 2 above your temperature, warming up into the mid and upper teens for the afternoon. Wind won't be too bad with this snow. It'll switch around a little bit throughout the day to northerly, and then it does look like the snow chances will end in the early afternoon, so that evening drive could be impacted and be a little slower. Everyone in the teens for the most part for your afternoon tomorrow. And again, as we talk about the weekend, cold air slams back in, will be below 0, but particularly so by Sunday morning, and windy at the same time. Near 20 below with wind chills between 35 below and 50 below for a less than balmy first weekend of March. Take a look at this beautiful and colorful photo in Pierce County, way out west. Here's a look at your forecast. Saturday, 5 above. It begins to get windy. Temperatures begin to dive. Sunday, unfun, but Monday, a little flaky. And after that, a nice warming trend taking us to 19.4 on Wednesday and 21 on Tuesday.
I think Mother Nature's going to loosen up a little bit at that point.
That'll
no doubt.
Feel nice, won't it?
Would.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You bet.